Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Red Flood as the anarcho-primitivist France. Let's continue on where we last left off. So, we have got every man a hunter. We destroyed every single factory in our country, and I think that is for the best, obviously. Stability plus 20% would be nice. Monthly population plus 70%. Attack defense plus 25% as well. Supply consumption minus 10%. Recruit training time also goes down like a lot. And yeah, we right now have 51.5% population recruitment, which is actual insanity. Like, that is so much that it's legitimately crazy. So we're almost going to get our way down to Madrid, because again, we want to make sure like futurist, or not futurist, accelerationist are at least the countries on our border. And as soon as this is done, we are going to shift over to trying to get some more alliances with France, with Yugoslavia, whoever over there needs the help. And it looks like we might be able to push our way to Madrid, which would be pretty nice for us. Of course, Britain, they still own Gibraltar. I didn't mention it, but they do own Calais as well. The god dang British. Okay, shrink your front line down here. Sit back, at least so you can get your organization back up a little bit. Again, we're not building any trucks, so every truck that we lose is just gone forever. And we will never see them again. I mean, our troops aren't very strong, though. Like, I'm surprised that their strength is so low. Again, considering the situation that I'm in. Okay, so no need for prosperity. So, training time's gone down by 80%. We can siege a bunker, which I do know gives us a lot of weapons. But I think before that, I do want to, full speed into the world, get some claims, get some allies, and see if that can actually benefit us in the long run. So we're at 50 for Madrid. How close is Madrid to actually falling? They're at 93%, so they're not really like super close, but if we take Madrid, I'm sure that will be a pretty big penalty for them. Yeah, and if you can actually be in multiple combats as well, or be getting some reinforcements. Of course, our guys are in low supply. Destroys all infrastructure. So do my guys actually just like not even utilize infrastructure? Or have I legitimately just destroyed all the infrastructure from these guys as well? Did I destroy everybody's infrastructure? Like, Germany still has infrastructure. I can't see in Poland right now. I guess I can't see, like, interior provinces. Or is that just for us? Local fume victory point plus 1. I think I might have, like, infrastructure is providing nothing, right? Control. Okay. That might just be for our troops themselves. And, like, we don't even use any of our allies' infrastructure either. Or because we lead the futurist movement or the accelerationist movement, we decide that everybody should be an anarcho-primitivist. Is that the case? I mean, I guess neither of those guys really have any factories. No, they have factories still, so... No, but you only have one civilian factory. Maybe they also lose all their factories, but I might just not know how many factories have at the beginning of the game. Which is entirely possible. So if we're taking Madrid, I think that's a pretty big victory. Getting to Barcelona next would, I think, secure these guys their victory. We don't have a research bonus quite yet. I'm going to wait off on you for now. We are going to get... I legitimately have no idea. I mean, we're going to look at dive bombing, I guess? With our 3 planes? Or, no, like 14 planes. What am I talking about? I have a huge air force. So we're going to have this very quick chicken. 35 days. We'll see if the quick chicken wants to join our great country. Okay, but now that you have Barcelona, I think we're able to shift targets. So hopefully you guys can just defend that territory all right on your own. They're getting some volunteers from Poland. I don't know why Poland is... Oh, Poland's also accelerationist. Fantastic. You want non-aggression pact, Poland? And Russia is not really... I mean, Kolchak has actually managed to live. So that probably makes it a little bit easier for him. Again, none of these actually work quite yet. There's a list on the Steam Workshop that does tell you all the countries that actually have working focus trees. Unfortunately, Russia's still in a situation where their focus tree is still a little bit broken. But if we could go here, crush the Spanish L, we might be able to at least split Spain into two, which is going to make things significantly easier for us. And for, you know, the Spanish state as well, obviously. Yeah, Spain just... The Spanish Republic basically has, like, no good actual troops. They're more or less all garbage. So Japan... Yeah, Japan basically should have, like, no manpower. Because none of this is actually core territory. And they actually don't own a port right now. Which is just actually embarrassing. Yeah, and you guys are actually no longer puppet states of Japan. You're just still colored like the Japanese colors. So the game, I guess, expects you to still be it. Stand with the Emperor. What can you do? Victory in the Civil War. Okay, that's fine. Don't worry about it too much. The French Unionist in Wallonia, a pro-French accelerationist in Wallonia, have come forward with the government with an offer. Many of them wish to see rejoin France. Really? I mean, you're going to destroy all your factories. Give them open and full support. Please join my little country. Because I think I can actually use your factories. Do you have factories? I have factories now. I destroy all my factories just so I can steal everybody else's factories. I think that seems like a pretty good deal. Assuming, of course, we're not going to get an event being like, oh, we destroy all the factories in this state. Which might be the case, but I'm hoping not. Okay, we got another division. We'll put you into here for now. Because now trading time should be pretty cheap. We don't have any weapons until we can actually raid the one guy's barracks, but that's okay. So I'm going to delete all these plans. All those forts I tried to build, we only managed to actually build them in one province. So we have one pretty good fort, like, right here, but that's about it. No, because we actually get a bonus for in Wallonia. How long will it take to build one factory? Completion in never. That does seem like a problem. I know we don't have any anti-tank weapons, but that's okay. We're gonna have bow and arrows. Everything will be all hunky and all dory. Just don't worry about it so much. You know, you worry too much. You worry too much. So we're at 60. We should hopefully be able to take over Barcelona. Looks like they're trying to send some reinforcements there, which is not a huge surprise. I would send troops there as well if I had to. I mean, we have more territory, which... I mean, does that really benefit us much? I don't really think so. Question of status quo. So let's get some Austrian comrades. Let's see if we can actually make our faction a little bit better. I guess we'll just sit on these borders for right now. Draw our offensive line back up to the Rhine, because I'm sure we're going to be taking a ton of attrition damage, because that's always fun. I mean, it could be worse. I mean, they're going to take some attrition, but, you know, they're not taking all of it. Okay, so we're at 78% for Barcelona. We should actually take the city soon. Is that going to be the end of the French Republic? It won't let me click on it right now. So I do not know. But maybe it's because I was on like the yeah, they're 36% right now. So that's still not close enough for a victory. You're worth 3, 1, 1. You're also basically kind of worthless. Valencia's worth 5, which would be nice. So wait until the Spanish are at least in Barcelona as well, and then I'm going to focus my attention, I think, like down here and push my way around the entirety of the coast. You know, like I'm trying my best to make sure we're in a situation where, even though it's about 500 days ahead of time, I think it's still what we want. Because it's just a pure upgrade and does not require us to build anything else. As weird as that sounds, I think it is just the only option you actually have. Like, how bad is the attrition? 11%. It's not wonderful. So we're gonna go for Slavic brothers or Latin brothers. Fume, Turkey, and the United States likes us more. Or we go for Yugoslavia, Russia, and Poland. And I think I want those guys more. Friendship in the West. I mean, Fume's already in our faction. Turkey, okay, you know what? We're gonna go for Slavic brothers, I think. And we have Austrian comrades now, yeah. So we can now go for worldwide futurism. Military mission Austria. I mean, but they're already accelerationist, right? And also, I have negative 200 political power. I can't actually do anything here, so this actually might not help us out whatsoever. You know what? Yeah, no, this actually doesn't do anything for us. Whoops-a-daisy. Because we actually have no political power to do anything, because politics are for nerds. We don't need that garbage here. Let's go for... Again, like... I guess artillery? I don't want to get this until we get our 100% bonus upgrade, which we'll get as soon as we're done with Slavic Brothers. But again, they can't join my faction. Which sucks. And you're going to take your Valencia soon. And after that, we're basically kind of done with Spain. I really don't think we need to be spending too much more time here to make sure that they're going to be on side. We got a research slot available. Let's go for... better rifles? I guess? Like, I just don't know what else we would want. To be completely honest with you. So you gotta sit here for now. We'll be in Valencia soon. We'll be ready in 4 days. I mean, it'll make them more happy with us. Honorary Slavs. I mean, you like us. I mean, it's only by a plus 20, so it's really not that much, but... So we can question status quo, but I really don't think we need to, How about Bulgaria? Yugoslavia will get people to attack you. Bangladesh. Support Finland, oppose Reds. Bangladesh. I mean, you're monarchist. You're not really accelerationist, though. Which is a little bit disappointing. So let's just keep going down our tree here. Let's go for weapons from the technocrats, because I would like to get my guns. If I could. So you have 5 divisions here. And your organization's basically at 0. So I guess we don't want to be here. We'll be like, legitimately cannot supply these troops where they are. Why not? I have no idea, actually. I mean, the Spanish took back that city. Which is a little bit disappointing. I mean, it's not the city, the province. They haven't taken back Barcelona, though, so that's important. Actually, you know what? Just drive up here. That'll probably be better for you. I think this area down to the south can be our, the final level. Maybe do I want to turn everybody into just like our infantry divisions? Because again, we won't be able to resupply anybody. And then they'll just kind of die. And that seems like it could very much be an issue for us. You know, again, like it is basically just hard mode Hearts of Iron 4. So we're gonna get you 3 down here, and then I'm gonna put like a few more. Guys, just redeploy slightly, so maybe you'll take slightly less attrition. I'm gonna put like the tanks down here because they'll probably be, you know, a little bit better off. Okay, so the siege of Estoran Bunker. As local peasants were bow hunting in the forest, a sudden explosion startled them from their new livelihoods. A massive horde of Druid loyalists marched upon a bunker in the Ardennes, containing a cartel of Nugusser loyalists. Unfortunately, as our brave men approached the bunker, the damned industrial weapons quickly gained the upper hand, shredding many of our soldiers to shreds. However, as the bloody battle continued and our men refused to stop advancing, some of our valiant heroes used suicidal demolition attacks to destroy many of the artillery pieces. Eventually, the weary cowards surrendered to a plea deal for their lives. Of course, we refused to fill this deal with such terrorists and probably slaughtered them on the spot. One of these savages was Nagusser himself, whose corpse could not be recovered due to understandably high torture and degradation from our valorous heroes. Still, this battle with heavy casualties has exposed many humiliating flaws in our system. Rest in piss. 20,000 people dead, but we got 50,000 rifles. So, I mean, that seems pretty good. I like how this one is just, it's not working. Let's go for 25% and 25% defense. Also seems like that can be pretty good for us. So we're at 70. If we can take over to Bilbao, that will be another victory for us. You guys can join this front. Just kind of hang out in northern France. I don't know what I'm really going to be doing with you yet, but I'm sure at some point we will realize our destiny. So we'll draw up on our offensive line into Italy like this. You can have slightly more men. So again, I'm going to send trucks down south. Something like that, and maybe then there'll be slightly less, have slightly more supplies. Perhaps. What do you do over here? The Battle of Brittany. Population factor 500%. Only the acceleration party will remain. Political power gain, monthly population. Oh, so it's only a 90% penalty instead of a 100% penalty. So I guess that's better. That's slightly better. 10,000 units of infantry equipment. Every neighboring country will hate us. Just by wartime by 75%, and all of Europe will become a core. So I mean, we can basically start attacking people extremely quickly. We have 28 divisions right here. Well, we're gonna need to get a new general. This guy's got an eye patch, and I feel like even just the eye patch is enough technology for you to be shot, but what do I know? Too much technology. It rots the brain. Did I get my 100% bonus yet? No. We're going to hold off on you for now. We're going to go for... I'm going to go for... I have no idea. I guess just go concentrate on Industry 2 and maybe try to alleviate the penalties we've been having. Okay, so Blood of the Wolves. Okay, that's our 3 times 100% doctrine, which is nice. We'll be able to use that once one of our other techs is done, which will be very soon. If we push in here, actually, I think that should mean most of these Spanish troops will actually have no supplies whatsoever, so they will be in a sad state. Yeah, and the Spanish state will definitely be winning the war in the end. There's really no doubt about that. Okay, again, this attack doesn't exist. You're all here preparing to go into a battle bow. These guys should all run out of supplies very soon. I don't think they even have a single... No, they have 2 victory points worth of supplies over there. Which, again, isn't a lot. Austria declared war on Switzerland. I have noticed that, pull you out. That we're building troops now, like, extremely fast. But now I'm guessing we already in another situation. Yeah, we don't have any guns anymore. And that's not fantastic. But we'll go for our mass assault doctrines because they'll be done very, very fast. Or like a decent speed. Yeah, we don't need to be in there. We only need to be in these 2 provinces. We can try to take over Bilbao. Again, I don't think that's enough for the Spanish to capitulate. At about 27%. It might be. But I think we gotta wait for the Spanish to help, we need to wait for the Spanish to attack first. And then we can reinforce their attack. But I think this is going to be a good time to end this episode. Thank you for watching. My name is AnPrim. If you've enjoyed, run a thumbs up. If not, you can always thumb down. Want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.